This Saturday in Paris, the 6-time Champions League winners Liverpool will take on the 13 times champions Real Madrid for the 2022 Champions League final. And in today's video, we will talk about both of those teams, and at the end, I will give you my prediction on who I think will win the game this Saturday. Yes guys, how's it going? And welcome back to a new video for my Champions League prediction this Saturday. Thanks to everyone, as always, who got involved on all of the Premier League predictions throughout this season. I will put a few comments on screen now for your predictions from the last game at the weekend. Again, Man City winning the league, Liverpool coming second, are still on for the treble, and are hoping to make it 3 trophies this season against Real Madrid on Saturday night. In terms of Liverpool, they have obviously had a fantastic season. It would not surprise me if Klopp did go and win Manager of the Season after a great run in the Premier League, again finishing second in the end, so it will not be a quadruple for them, but still winning the League Cup and the FA Cup and now getting to the Champions League final just shows what a great season it's been. Real Madrid have also had a very successful domestic season, winning La Liga and the Super Cup. And one thing they may have a slight advantage on over Liverpool is they actually won the title a while ago. So they have been rotating and resting players for a few games now, whereas Liverpool, they were flat out at the weekend trying to beat Wolves to try and grab that Premier League title. So there could be a little advantage for Real Madrid in that one. And again with Liverpool, they have had a couple of key injuries leading up to this game. Mo Salah had been injured for a game or two, but did come on and score against Wolves in the last game, so we expect him to be fighting fit for the game this weekend. Virgil van Dijk had also been missing for a few games due to injury, although he was on the bench against Wolves. But Klopp has come out and said that he believes they will be fit for the game against Real Madrid this weekend, and I've no doubt they will be doing everything they can to make sure those guys are available for the game. Thanks to players like Salah and Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool have been dominant throughout the Champions League this season, losing just one game against Inter Milan, but otherwise pretty much pushing teams aside. Now Villarreal did put up a bit of a fight in the semi-final, but at the end of the day, Liverpool came out on top, scoring a number of goals to finish that one off in the end. As for Real Madrid, on the other hand, things have been a little bit different, having some very tough games and beating all of Chelsea, PSG and Man City on their route to the final. And it's been thanks to players like Benzema, who have really pulled it out of the bag time and time again this season for Real Madrid, scoring crucial goals when he's needed to. And I think for many is the #1 contender for the Ballon d'Or this season, regardless of whether Real Madrid win the Champions League or not. With players like Benzema, like Salah, like Mane, like Vinicius Jr. going into this game, I think a lot of people are hoping to see a high-scoring game. Obviously, I think Van Dijk will have his hands full with Benzema on the night, but I think it's Real Madrid who will need to be careful defensively. If you look back at some of the past games throughout the Champions League, yes, they pulled it off when it mattered, but even against Man City in the semi-final, Man City on a different day could have probably scored a few more goals, and I think players like Salah, like Mane, like Jota or Firmino will be a lot more clinical with their finishing should they get the chances that Man City had in that semi-final. Obviously, everyone's very excited to see the attacking wingers, forward players, but I'm also very interested to see that midfield battle between Modric and Thiago. Who can keep the ball? Who can play the pass? I think that will be a great watch as well. I mentioned at the start that Liverpool have won the Champions League 6 times. Real Madrid have won the Champions League 13 times. And I think both teams have got great history in the tournament. For Liverpool, the one that I think of straight away is the Steven Gerrard versus AC Milan one. And funnily enough, the first one I think of about Real Madrid is their most recent win, which was in fact against Liverpool when Gareth Bale scored that overhead kick and Karius had a nightmare. Liverpool already righted that wrong when they came back the year later in 2019 to beat Spurs in the Champions League final, but I have to say that I think that 2018 Liverpool-Real Madrid game was probably one of the most exciting games we've had in the Champions League final in recent history, to be honest. Quite often the final can sometimes be a bit of a lull, and after some of the games we've had throughout this Champions League campaign with Real Madrid, Man City, with Liverpool, Villarreal, with Real Madrid versus Chelsea and PSG. So there's quite a lot for this final to live up to, but I'm hoping that these two teams are kind of set up to score goals, and that's what we might see in this game. I've checked the odds on these two teams, so if you do want to go and have a bet, this is what you might be looking at. Liverpool are the favourites. Liverpool are around evens. Real Madrid is 2-1. So the bookies think that Liverpool will go and win this final, and I would potentially side with that to a degree, but one thing I think Real Madrid has that isn't really on paper is just that experience they've got. We've seen that in these games against PSG, against Chelsea, against Man City in particular. That isn't something that's written on a team sheet, and I do think that will play a factor in this game. Now, don't get me wrong, Liverpool do have experience in that side as well, particularly in Jordan Henderson, the captain. He's been there, he's done that, he'll do the team talk, he'll have these guys ready for this game, but I just think in those moments, could that experience show through for Real Madrid? And to finish off, I've got a fact for you, which I think is amazing, by the way, and I have seen it all over Twitter, so you've probably seen it already as well. But the last time Real Madrid got to a Champions League final and lost was in 1981. It was against Liverpool, and it was in Paris. So there you go. If you were unsure on who to predict, maybe that might have changed something for you. For my prediction, I am going to put it into extra time. I would love to see loads of goals. I've seen people doing predictions on 2-2, 3-3. I would love it if that is what happens. I am going out on Saturday night to watch it, so I can't wait. But I'm not going to go that crazy. I'm going to go 1-1. And then, similar to what happened for Real Madrid against Man City, I'm going to back Real Madrid to win it in extra time. Just that last bit of push from them in the extra time, potentially another Benzema penalty to win it, who knows. As I say, it's an interesting one because the bookies are all back in Liverpool, but a lot of the predictions that I'm seeing out there are actually back in Real Madrid. So let me know your predictions down below. Yes guys, that is the end of the video. Be sure to like and drop a comment down below with your prediction for the game. Again, scorelines, goal scorers, whatever you want, and be sure to subscribe if you're new. I will be back at the start of next season for Premier League predictions every week, and I am hoping to maybe start including some Champions League predictions next season as well. So if you're not subscribed already, please do so, and again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.